Hello and welcome back to Opal Plays MechWarrior 5, modded, in this case career. We're still hanging out in the Free Hague Republic area of the graveyard, which is as you can see on the left-hand side, a recommended reputation of 1 to 2. We're now at 3. And I've got a couple things I need to work out, one of which is, as you can see from my own persona here, I'm maxed out in my energy weapon skill, as well as my dodging skill and my shielding skills. Lieutenant Gibbs is likewise maxed out in energy, missiles, heat, and dodging. So what we're going to do is go ahead and run across to Constance over here and get us a little bit of training in. But before that, I go to my home screen, I see I have a transmission available, and I'm getting Goblin. And the whole story is Goblin used to work for my dad, now he's back, wants another job. And with him, he brings a Phoenix Hawk KB, which is Kobold. If you up here, oh, I can't pull it up and leave it up. Yeah, you can't do it. Look on the right-hand side, you'll see it says Kobold Phoenix Hero Hawk Endurance. This is a hero mech that you get for free, right about the 3.5 to 4 level of experience in the game. Engine double heat sinks, large laser. This is a very, very good mech for this level of the game. I usually keep this thing going until sometimes up to reputation 8, 9. So I'm going to claim this. I really don't care too much about the pilot Goblin. He's a mixed bag of problems himself. But a free mech? Oh yeah. That actually is a slightly better mech than the Phoenix 1K that I am piloting at this point. So, well, there you have it. And of course, once I get here, I will be making some changes to it. First of all, like I said, first things first, we'll come in. Away, down to myself. Oh, I've got a quirk. Dang it. I gotta waste 50 days just getting rid of the quirk. If anybody knows of a mod that makes that voice thing go away, let me know. We'll give him some training. 37 days, not a big deal.
You have made the right choice, Commander. You wouldn't want
You
me
might
as
as
an
well
adversary.
run the rest of them through some minimal training as well. I try to always go for offensive.
Great to be on board, Commander. Let's fill some
Yeah.
body bags.
Wow, that's a big quirk. 75 days. We might be using Goblin or the Commander to fill in for her.
Let's get a move on. Time is money and we're wasting both.
Nothing really good. Let's just do this one and bump them up somewhere.
Glad to join the
Might
company,
as well do
Commander.
him too.
Let's kick some ass.
Heat, ballistic, shielding. Always take that one.
Here.
Everybody in school but the Commander. Let's take a look at these battle mechs. Kobold. Okay, now I can put the cursor over it and show you what I'm talking about. Kobold, that's the name of this one. Look at all these bonuses that hero mechs get, sometimes more, sometimes less. So this is just a standard run-of-the-mill Sentra bonus, whoop and cooldown modifiers. This mech at 45 tons is automatically performing 20% or well 15 to 20% better than any other 45-ton Phoenix Hawk just because of these quirks. So you have to keep that in mind when you start looking at what mechs you want to take. SRM4s, he's got tier 2s, I got nothing better. Laser, tier 3, I'm not going to have anything better. Not a whole lot more I can do for this at this time. Don't have any. Well, I got a double heatsink I could throw in there for a single, and it's not even using the single. I will do one thing. I very seldom use jump jets, so we'll throw the double heatsink in just to cool them down. I use a 2.2 with a 3.69 heat rate, so that's a pretty good thing to do. Take the ammo and get it out of the chest and get it down to the leg. Those two things, 8 points of damage. He's already hitting at 41.85 and at 12.34 per second. We'll start that work. That says it's under tonnage. Forgot. Max armor. Kaboom. I don't see anything I really need to change much. No. Notice also up here on his right arm armor, his left arm as well, where it says 49.28. That means his normal maximum armor is 28. But because he's a hero mech, it's 49. I'll show you what I mean by pulling up the other Phoenix. Ta-da! 28. That's why you pick a hero mech if and when you can. Speaking of which, as we can see, I could have taken the double into here, but he's already got a bunch of singles going. The other thing I have available here is I still have 2 more energy slots. So if I get some more double heat sinks, this guy might get blown up with 8 medium lasers. That's a lot. That's 40 points of damage as compared to the 30 he's doing now. No changes to make, so we'll just go on back now. Well, Chuck, what are we going to do? The bottom line is, all of my pilots are in heavy training, at least 25 days. But we're going to jump over anyway. One of the things I want to see is where I stand in promotions, and that is I'm 140 points away from level 4. When you hit level 4, you get cantinas. That's right, you get to go to the bar. I got a defense that should be nice and simple, but what I want to do is run all the way down here to Predlets, where I have a high reward quest, and that will eat up 41 days, get me some of my pilots back anyway, just as a freebie. So we're going to run down here and take care of this one. That Phoenix Hawk, if I drop the Locust, is going to add about 25 tons of drop weight to my mechs. Charity case. It's a level 3. Going to go in and do an humanitarian aid mission and come out at the end of it with an extra. That's what this is. This is an extra 100 reputation plus unknown other rewards. It's a 15 raid with a 160 drop limit. Oh yeah, I love raids. Raids are nice and easy and quick. We'll take max cash, 1.5 million. I had 5.2 coming into this episode, and I spent a $500,000. So this is going to be good money. And let's see what we look like. I got 8 days. We'll just wait out mine. I'm going to replace her for this mission. Or I can leave her in and start 26 days. We'll close this up. Go back to the mission. 22, 27. Let's take a look around. Gunners of 13. How's Goblin doing? 15. Let's
do
take
this.
Goblin. And here's the funny part with Goblin. No, we're not going to take him. He's a 1, a 3. Erg. We'll take the commander at 3. Nah. Pointless. We don't get to continue with him, so it's kind of pointless. Let's just stick with this.
Any easier and we'd be moving hay on some farm.
I used to do hay on the farm. We're going to get rid of the commando and put the Phoenix Hawk KB on it. Up to 145 now. Still low on the tonnage. Still doable. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep the affinity rolling. I want her to stay in this mech. We'll just drop it as it is. We wait. 26 days goes rolling by as we sit in our cockpit stewing, waiting for the drop to open up. You do that because it makes, of course, your AI mechs really want to get moving.
In on the location of the aid workers. And to do that, inter-system advocacy has to intercept the bandits' comm systems. We'll create a distraction by taking down their relays, and while the bandits are disorganized, we can analyze their communications.
It's amazing. Something shot me and it wasn't even anything out there to shoot me. The reason I'm keeping the Locust in the mix is the Locust's machine guns are very good against buildings. I can always send that in on a raid or jump in it on a raid and destroy buildings, etc. much, much quicker. Let's see what we got. Got one mech.
Target acquired. New target, Javelin.
Shooting from where I
Tell the
can.
boys to go get it.
Objective down.
But since losing leg armor, just jumping down. Take out the tanks because I can. You're going to stand there and let me light you up. I'm going to light you up.
We'll have to make do without that component.
Heat critical.
Quit warning! I'm
Target
going to have to
destroyed.
adjust! Target sent to hell.
All my boys and girls look like they're moving in slow motion.
Gator here. Target is trashed.
Get out of the maze.
Heat critical.
Sometimes it's the easy way is making a door. I think they have scientists that actually go around and tell people that are making games and such to use these frequencies for their alerts because they annoy people more than any other. And that heat alarm, that fits the bill. Peekaboo.
Target acquired.
Target down!
There you go.
Destroyed.
It's a sign of having a good AI mechs. They shoot a target down before you tell it to. They're alert and aware and helpful.
Hostile blew off part of a mech.
Oop, didn't quite get his other arm. Dodge, 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 dodge. How's that arm doing you?
Heat critical. Target destroyed.
Target neutralized. Additional forces are being deployed near you.
Heat
Add
critical.
one more to my kill count.
That was a wasted shot.
These
I'm gonna pull everybody back and cool off a sec, just a tad.
Target acquired. Heat critical.
I'm gonna try to if I can hit the target. Oh, come on. Make me walk up and kick it.
Heat critical. Target destroyed.
Unless you're staying back and cooling off a tad bit, huh?
Target acquired.
Firing
Go
on the
get 'em.
commander's requested target.
Well, never mind.
Target destroyed. Heat critical.
Going around the back way here because the map shows I got lots of rocks and stuff for coverage as I trot up here and cool off a little bit along the way. Almost always a turret down in these things, these artillery parks. And so there was. That's the pole.
Scratch that target
Raid's
off the
over.
list.
New target Panther.
Shooting at range.
Got a nice little panther to knock out. Let's go take him out. See if we can maybe get a little bit of pieces and chunks off of it. I believe I have 3. It's almost dead. My guys are starting to get good. I'm so proud.
Destroyed.
Gator here. Enemy vehicle destroyed.
According to the map, there's a cut here I can go down. And there it is.
Good work. It sounds like Inter-System Advocacy has managed to crack the bandits' communication network. Let's hope that they've found what they're looking for.
And what that tells me is there will be yet another mission to complete this high reward. All in all, it was a pretty easy one, considering I'm still 25 pounds low, or 20 tons low. And I'm almost to level 4. So one more mission should finish it. I thought I had some pieces of Panther laying around. I guess I don't. And nothing special. That mongoose should have dropped some stuff on me, but it did not. That was the first mech, by the way, a mongoose. So I'm going to stick with what I will use, which are medium lasers and tier 0 medium lasers, because I'll upgrade these along the way to get better medium lasers out of it. I'll show you that in some other mission when I get enough of them saved up to make it worthwhile for your time to watch me do that. Notice my heat is jumping back up there now. The training, what that did was it raised that up from a 7 to a 12. So bumping that up quite a bit. I wish it'd done something for the energy. I don't like the idea of wasting shots, and that's what's happening. Any shot fired without getting good training out of it, she's filled. He's still topped off. Is wasted shots. Let's see how he did. Eskildson had 11 kills, tying mine. That's a very rare thing, and actually more damage dealt. Very rare. Should be very rare. But that says the Phoenix Hawk Kobold is a very good mech indeed. It elevates an AI to my level. That's a very good mech. We'll move along. See where we are. Always repair all. Unless you know you're going to an industrial hub, repair everything. This says Polshinigo has a level 2. The gold is a giveaway for the high reward mission. When you read the case, it's a charity case, which is what we're on for the high reward. Recommended 3, it's a raid coming up. It's another raid. If if I believe, if I remember correctly, it first said it was two raids and a demo mission. So we still got 2 more missions to come. I'm going to come out of this midway through reputation level 4. Difficulty 15 raid, which is what we just got through completing, and the same 160-ton limit. So about the same as the last mission for difficulty and reward, except for the payouts. I'm only going to get 2 pay in cash and be limited to that, which is $1 million, and I get 2 salvage shares in there as well. That 2 salvage shares comes out to 9, which is not good enough to buy a mech or to salvage a mech. Same guys, same place, same goal. Let's go. If you guys see me making a mistake or want to ask me about something, feel free to put it in the comments. I will get back to you. I check them every day. Of course, that's easy. I've only got 2 subscribers, and one of them is my wife.
The bandits have a command center up ahead. Head out and destroy the base. Doing so should hopefully expose some sign of the missing volunteers.
I really don't want to talk over the voiceover from Rihanna, because after all, she got paid good money to do that. So let's take a listen and see what she has to say. Notice I started off this run by hitting the G key, which is the group speed, and it lowers me from 97 down to the 64 being the Panther. I'd really need to get something else up in there that can run a little bit faster. Maybe stuff a different engine into the Panther. Who knows? That seems expensive for a 35-tonner. I've got a cut in the rocks that would have allowed me to go right down to that target area, but decided not to, and to go around and bring my entire lance in as a group. It's always better that way. The enemy has more things to spread their fire on. Nobody gets seriously hurt. One of the biggest risks in playing at this level is that the Locust takes a single medium laser to a leg and blows off its leg, and then it's a sitting target. Once the shooting starts, I run into it.
New target, Commander.
Blow off an arm, blow off one of those nasty SRM4s right away. Hate VTOLs.
Target down.
Stomp some building up.
Target down.
Tango eliminated.
Come on, hold it. I hate being a light mix. Gotta make holes in walls.
System offline.
And that'll get me a shutdown, which will get me extra experience for how to manage sheep.
Target
But I
down.
didn't realize there were all these other mechs around.
Heat critical.
Do some stompy.
Target destroyed.
And moving on to the next raid. 2 damaged. A little bit of paint. No big deal. We got a hole in the wall.
No problemo.
Coordinated attack target received.
Those Clints have really good salvage.
Took a nasty hit there.
Yes, he did.
Heat critical. Target destroyed.
By running up alongside that wall,
Target destroyed.
I shielded most of my mech from taking damage. One more zone. 700 yards away. Meters, sorry, meters. Get my guys consolidated into a nice tight ball. Best way to do that, stop and wait, because I've been running around at 97 versus 64. I think some of those scratches on my paint might be more than just paint deep. No big deal. I'm noticing that the Locust is having
Target sent to hell.
visible damage. Come on, I hit that solid on.
New target urban mech.
Shooting at range.
Those AC-10s are tremendous weapons for a light mech. I've got his attention. I think I'll just run away. Let my guys take it for now.
Heat critical.
How about a taste of this?
But a case of I run over this building, they're the target.
Destroyed.
Add one more to my kill count.
Good for you, Lieutenant.
Good work, Commander. That's one less target.
Time to go home.
Commander, enemy dropship coming in right on top of you.
I'm on it.
Locust Reese. That's a lore-based locust. Look at all those medium lasers. You gotta wonder how the heck couldn't fire anything.
Heat critical.
Fact is, if you look at it, what it's actually firing is machine guns. Because it can't fire all those medium lasers.
Heat critical.
Neither can I.
Target
That was
destroyed.
my locust ran up to it and hit it. Did you see that? Let's get out of here. I hate these runs to safety. They could make them shorter. I understand some of that's for the suspense of having to run across the terrain. If you look dead ahead of my line of travel, you'll see that there is a cut in the rock, and that cut in the rock will in fact take me into the canyon and to the Starship pickup zone without having to drop and do leg damage.
All right. Well, looks like the base has been functionally crippled, but there doesn't seem to be any sign of the volunteers. Odd.
And that of course means one more mission on this quest. I hate black screen. Need to buy a better computer, huh? And I'm rank 4. There's that beautiful 10 million C-bill value Reese. It's got AMS, medium lasers, just everything. Faro, Indo, XL engined, mask, 16 share. If you got to run around in a Locust, that's a Locust to run around in. Unfortunately, I have 9 shares. I can't buy it. What I'm going to do instead is the Commando, scan down, see if he dropped off any other. Ah, there we go. A double heat sink. They are out there, folks. You just got to know to look for them. That's all I get, and that's pretty good gets. And once again, Eskiltonson got 7 kills, same as me, and lots more damage. That is a very good mech. I've jumped to 40 by jumping my heat management up to 7. I'm not sure if I'm catching up with him or not, but everybody else is looking pretty good. Total payouts 900. 10% in damages. You take what you get. And this is what I get. I get to sell this guy for an extra $500,000. Now here I am. I just made rank 4. If any of you guys are out there playing, let me know how you're doing. Rank 4 just made it $7.2 million in the pot. And I've got a mech I can sell for 1.8. So really, 9 million. I could walk into a mech market and spend 9 million and not be hurting. Yep, gonna have to go to transmission. Yep, to get that mission 3, which is really what they're gonna call 2, but really it's 3. And while we're here, cantinas are available. Cantinas will be something I'll talk about in the next episode. Right now, I'm just gonna finish off this high reward over here by doing this demo mission. It'll be 160, difficulty 15. As usual, demos are run around smashing buildings and running back to get picked up and carted off to Victory Accolades and Timbiki Dark Beer. What we got for transmissions? I thought I took that. I'm going to save that for next time around. Contracts, demolition, 15, 160. Been here before. Ooh, I get some extra bonus points for it being foggy. Always take the bonus. 1.6 million payoff due.
Expect limited visibility and sensor malfunctions on this mission.
I'm going to bounce back out of the mission screen, come back into it. When I do come back into it, I want you to watch the Kobold here, the Phoenix Hawk Kobold, this arm and how it moves. This is unique to this mech in this game. No other hero mech does anything like that whatsoever. I'm at 100%. Without further ado, let's go stomp on some buildings.
Attention. Prepare for battle mech departure. Warning. Hangar doors opening. Stand clear.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
So apparently the local populace have been hoarding ancient Star League era chemical weapons. I guess the missing aid volunteers stumbled across the weapons and were taken hostage. The only hope to recover the volunteers is if we destroy the cache of chemical weapons. Doing so should hopefully put us in a strong position to negotiate the release of the hostages.
This is one of those missions where the entire voiceover write-up doesn't make any sense at all. The storyline is, if I go destroy chemical weapons or release the hostages. Okay, I want you to notice I just jumped into the Phoenix Hawk Kobold, and I'm going to show you why right now. First of all, I'm going to go to the weapon grouping, set it the way I want it to be, which is to give me the option of doing chain fire on the SRMs, because they are really going to help me destroy buildings until they run out of ammo. I believe Kobold only
Once you've found a targeted asset, move up to it, and we'll begin the recovery procedure.
Kobold only carries 1 ton, which is
That's gross enough.
not a whole
Ready
lot.
to start pickup operation. Brilliant. Payload acquired.
Loot almost always provides ammunition as well as loot. So if it's, sometimes it just says, you know, refill your ballistics, and that's all you're getting then is ammo. But even that one would have refilled my ammo if I'd actually shot something. Notice I went back and told my AI to follow me. That's because I'd already told them to gather there. They would have stood there the entire mission and never moved if I had not told them to do something else.
Nearly there, Commander. Approach the hidden object to pick it up.
Okay, just for a demo. Shoot some missiles. I'm down to 312. Come up to the salvage site. Collect it.
Excellent find,
320.
Commander. Beginning recovery now.
So even though I got good bits, it's 7,500 C-bills and an SRM2, I think it said, I also get free ammo. And if one of these mechs had an AC in it, of any type and caliber, I'd be showing you how to be destroying these the top level of this building all the way out here.
Add one more to my kill count.
But SRMs will not go that far.
Target identified. Bring it down. Leave nothing left for them to salvage.
Coordinated attack target received.
They're operating at reduced efficiency. Keep on smashing.
They just destroyed a residential tower. Push them back now.
It's my job is to complete the mission. I'll let them take out the urban mech. After I've shot that away. And take out a Jenner's legs or three. There's a lot of stuff here. Hey, Centurion. Take a leg. What the hell is that guy? Hey, we're gonna have to go back in and just do the run and destroy.
New target, Centurion.
HQ is taking heavy fire. All non
Some bad frame rates too.
The area is down to half capacity. Keep going.
Yep. At this point, gonna have to do some switching around. I'm in danger of losing my locust, folks. That means I gotta do some aggro.
New target, Centurion. Heat critical.
Hmm.
System offline. System offline.
Yeah, come on. I'm gonna take a beating in this mission. I do not know what's hanging me up.
Our payday is nearly here, Commander. Just keep smashing.
We've lost our fuel reserves. We've been hit. Repeat, the HQ is heavily damaged. Taking it to ya. Gator here. Enemy mech destroyed.
About time, guys.
Eliminated.
Nice to know they're trying.
System offline. Critical. Target acquired.
Jeez Louise.
Offline. Target acquired.
Till I kind of really wanted that one, huh? Centurion's my favorite mech. I love just starting in the campaign because that's what you get to start with, and it's just one of my most favorite mechs. I wish I could salvage that, but I know already I don't have enough points to do so. Meanwhile, that was a couple of bare knuckle, white knuckle moments here, huh? Not really. Notice none of my mechs are really hurting. Nobody's showing even the slightest bit of orange on the scale here.
Base is utterly destroyed, and any of the ancient weapons of mass destruction are buried under layers of dirt and steel. This should be enough leverage for us. Hopefully, it's enough to secure the safe release of the hostages.
I have no idea what that audio hit came from. I think once we get through the salvage part, I'm going to go back and we'll call this a day. Taking enough of your time out of your day, you can go blow some leaves or something. Already at 4.5. 11, not enough for anything worth taking. Well, Centurion salvage. Seven out of 10. Got to get 10 because it's a 50-ton mech and each part is worth 5 tons. I got 4 left. I don't need an AC 30 or 20. Always use SRMs. Don't need an AC 5. Yeah, shucks, take them for the money. Although we've already walked through, that's not going to get me anywhere near 125,000 Seabill's Fort. Here we are back. I was bouncing mech, so this number is the number that Commander Rittenhour did, not necessarily what he did in the Phoenix Hawk. Once you start splitting around, you never know. I see my Locust took some body hits, and so did my Panther. We'll be repairing them up next time around. My total damages to payout, a little better than 10 to 1. So one way or the other, it was a good one. And now that that's all said and done, this is the actual end. I get another 100 points of reputation, LRM 10, small pulse lasers, and 4 bins of LRM ammunition. Ka-ching. And with that, we're going to end today's journey. And we'll see you next time on OPA Plays MechWarrior 5 Modded Career. Bye-bye.